Hello everyone, my name is Ipoa and welcome back to Star Stable Online. Today I wanted to make a short video on a topic that I have seen mentioned quite a lot recently throughout the SSO community, and that is the weekly Star Rider allowance and the amount of star coins. More specifically, whether this amount of star coins should be raised to 200 a week or something like that. A lot of people have gave their own opinions and arguments, and first off, I want to say both sides have valid points. I agree with those who think that the allowance should be raised. I also agree with those who do not think that it should be raised, because both sides have valid arguments. This is where I stand on it, and why I hope at least that my approach is somewhat reasonable. First off, over the years, the amount of content SSO releases that can be bought by players has definitely increased. Specifically horses. 3 to 4 years ago, we have gotten about half as many horses a year as we get now, probably even less. There was one horse every 3 to 4 months. Now we get one horse every 2 months, sometimes even more often. And that happens when technology advances, when the company expands, when a business grows, it produces more content. That is natural and expectable. And by that logic, the amount of income should increase as well. If we paid for the game and if there is more content in the game, then we should get more ways to buy stuff in the game. And there is some sense to that, and I do agree. However, 200 star coins a week, while it may not seem like a lot to you, to a company that relies on star coin purchases and that relies on having people spend money to be able to get that premium currency, 200 a week would damage them drastically. It would really put a pressure on them, and they would, while it may seem like a little bit to you, they would definitely feel a very, very big impact. 200 star coins a week would cut the saving period for one horse in half, and you would be able to buy one horse a month, while there is a new breed released every 6 to 7 weeks, which means that you would only need to buy star coins every once a year or like twice a year to be able to be kept up to date. And if all players buy star coins only once or twice a year, then the amount of income Star Stable currently has drastically lowers. And you do have to understand that they are a business and they have to make profit. They can't just break even, they have to make profit to even be able to continue running the game. So you might say, so why not to increase it only a little? Why not increase it to 150? While 150 is less than 200, it would still damage the Star Stable's economy, basically, and even as little as 125 star coins a week would also really put some pressure on Star Stable. Not as much as 200 a week, but there would definitely be a lot of pressure. Now, as for horses, here are some of the release dates in the past 6 months of all the horses that have been released, both permanent and temporary. You may think that this is a lot, and objectively, yeah, it is a lot of horses released within 6 months. However, first off, you do not like all of these horses. I guarantee that all players of Star Stable do not feel equally toward all horses. There are definitely some horses which you love and which you absolutely must have. There are some horses which you like them, but they aren't necessary, and there are some horses which you feel like, I mean, they're okay, but they are not for me. And you cannot say that you like absolutely all of them and that you absolutely need all of them, because objectively you do not. Now, if you're being completely honest here, you do not need any single horse in this game. You can go through 99% of the game without ever buying a single horse. If you really want to get the absolute full experience, the only horses you would need are an Icelandic for the Icelandic race, a New Hillcrest, and any pony which would be able to participate in the pony race and the pony championship. You would still be able to unlock all areas where almost all attack. The new Generation 3 horses will soon be able to wear even the special bridles, which are currently only wearable by specific breeds. SSO has confirmed that they will make the bridles wearable by all Gen 3 horses, which means that even your starter horse, which you get for free when you log into the game, will be able to wear them. Those who do have Star Rider, you will even get a free horse if you do druid training. You can get the room runner for free as long as you complete all of the druid training reputation. However, of course, this is a horse game. Horses are a big part of Star Stable, and of course you're going to want to buy horses. I buy horses, everyone buys horses. However, there is a big difference between wants and needs. You do not need all the horses. You do not need to have 6 coats of every single breed, or you do not need to buy 2 horses on the day that they are released. For example, if you save up money by yourself and then finally buy a horse after 2 months of waiting, it will feel a lot better than if you simply buy yourself 1 new horse every week. 1 new horse every week is 52 horses a year. Let's be honest here, you most definitely do not like as much as 50 horses in this game, or at least you do not like all 50 of them equally, and you could very easily buy yourself 5 horses in a year or 10 horses a year and still be equally content. Now, there is nothing wrong with buying yourself star coins. If it's your birthday, if you got a paycheck, if you are feeling good, if you want to comfort yourself, although remember, don't rash spend your money, you can buy yourself star coins. There is no big deal. I bought myself star coins once, everyone does it. And buying yourself star coins once or twice a year is perfectly fine, and you can then treat yourself to a horse. However, you have to remember that it is not Star Stable's duty to allow you to get all of the horses or most of the horses without spending a single dollar. Because if you want to be a collector, if you want to collect all of the horses, will not be cheap. Collectors do not have a cheap life, and collecting things, even if those things are pixel horses, costs time and costs money. Now, regarding star coins themselves and spending them, I highly recommend only spending your star coins on horses and absolutely nothing else. Because you do not need to pay for stable care, because you cannot ride 50 horses or more in a day. So simply take care of 1 or 2 horses which you ride the most, or the horse which you use for your club, or the horse which you use for championships, or the horse you are currently training. You can buy hay with shillings. You can get shillings with so many different things to do in the game. You can do stable chores, races, daily quests, championships give you shillings. There is a ton of ways to get shillings in this game, and getting 50 shillings takes 2 minutes most. Regarding clothes, about 95% of all clothes in the game can be bought with shillings. There are only a few items which need star coins, and those items, again, you don't need. If you want to get them, go get them, but you don't need to buy the items which you can buy with shillings with star coins. Simply grind shillings. It is not that difficult. If you do Epona archaeology every day, you can get 10,000 shillings within a week. Sometimes even less if you are lucky. If you're not lucky, then it takes a week, but you can get to 10,000 star coins really quickly, and you can buy yourself anything you want from the store. And then you buy 1 item a week, or 2 items a week, depending on how expensive they are. My point here is that star coins are a premium currency, and they should be treated as such. They should be treated as a premium currency, and they should be spent on premium items, aka horses. There are the Generation 3 Arabians coming out tomorrow, and a lot of people will definitely buy them. I will probably buy one myself, because I really do like them. I do think SSO did a good job. However, think before you buy. Think to yourself, do I really want it, or do I just kinda want it because everyone else is getting it? Be smart and be economical, and that is how you will be a lot happier generally in life and in this game. That got kinda philosophical, I apologize. This is pretty much the end of this video. There is really not that many things to say. I just wanted to say this. One small side note, if you are on Eastern Europe and are currently looking for a dressage club, Wise Nightingales has open applications. We are accepting pretty much all members as long as they meet the requirements. You can check out the application link on our Instagram, or you can send me a message and I will gladly answer any and all questions you may have. Thank you also so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to check out my DeviantArt, Discord, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. All 5 of these are linked in the description below. Thank you also so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next time. So long!